What up, y'all? Welcome back to the trap. It's your girl, Big Coke. We are going to install this 30-inch 99J deep wave 13 by 6 200 density wig from Amazon storefront Estelar. So, y'all, this was one of my favorite wigs thus far. I think I say that about every wig, but no, this one, when it comes to color, because I rarely wear color, A down. I was happy because it came with some goodies. The wigs these days from Amazon ain't been coming with shit. But then again, this is the trap. We on a budget. We can't complain. But it came with a little band for the inside because it didn't have the wig band on the inside to adjust. And then they provided the the wig band. And I'm just glad because they don't got no name on it, so you can rock it in every video. And then it came with two wig caps. And y'all, the wig was wigging. I loved this wig so much. And look at Gosiana always want to fucking interrupt me and shit. Now she got her own little personality. She really just be watching me install my wig. She just be wondering like what the hell I be doing. But she wanted to crawl all over me. I'm like, girl, get on. But y'all look at the color. The color is so vibrant. When I washed it, it did bleed a little bit. So avoid putting water in the hair. If you're gonna put water in the hair, just put a little bit, but just use mostly like mousse, stuff like that. Or avoid wearing white, any bright color, because it will get on that. But y'all, I had to try it on real quick because it did look a little small. It wasn't given 13 by 6, but I put it on. It fit. And it did come pre-plucked, pre-customized, as you can see. Like, you can literally see the hairline pre-customized, pre-plucked. But y'all already know me. I have to do my little widow speak and stuff like that, my little end part. But I was just checking the lace to see if I needed to put makeup on it. And it's definitely transparent. But I still went ahead and put makeup on the lace. And then I was just showing where I wanted to customize the hairline. And yeah, the hair was eating down. Clock that. Like, look at me rubbing my hands through it. It was definitely full. The density is there. All I needed to do was just customize my hairline to my liking. And I went ahead and did that. Y'all see my little heart part, my little M part. And excuse my lighting in this video. I kept forgetting where I was at and where I had put the lighting. So to tint the lace, we're using rubbing alcohol and foundation in a spray bottle. You can buy your own tint lace. You can buy some tint spray, tint mousse. But for my girlies on a budget, this is what we do. We put foundation in a bottle, rubbing alcohol, and we're going to spray that hole. Or, you can always tint your knots by buying like brown hair dye like I had did in that 1613 video. But this right here definitely still works. I try to just avoid putting makeup on the lace, but we are going to try this method. And you can let it sit air dry, but like me, if you ain't got enough time, go ahead and pull out that fan. So I just wanted to put it on to see what the color was looking like on the lace. And as y'all can see, it's blending in. Definitely blending in with my skin. And I had to check it out. I had to see, like, feel me? That's why I sprayed it all over. Even the part where I'm cutting off, I sprayed it all over to see what the color was giving. And it was definitely giving. So now that I'm liking how the color is looking, how it's blending in already, even though we ain't even laid the lace or glued it, let's go ahead and get started with gluing it down. So what first thing we do always, as you can see, I already got my cap on. If you do not know how to install your wig caps, I have plenty of other videos where we install them step by step. So we're always going to clean our forehead off. You can use micellar water or rubbing alcohol. I like to use my micellar water from Garnier, so that way my skin doesn't get too dried out with the rubbing alcohol. We are going to use our favorite Eben lace glue. I forgot which one that is, but that's the one in the yellow bottle. Everything can be purchased in my Amazon storefront, as well as the link to this wig. It is on sale right now for like $99, and there's like a $20 coupon, so y'all better run and go get that mug. And then remember, when you're installing your glue, we want to distribute the glue evenly. Don't use too much, so that way you can spread it out. I was doing it section by section to avoid myself from putting too much glue. So as you can see, I'm only putting small dots, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out evenly. And y'all, I was going out this weekend, and when I say I had wore this wig in different styles and ate down, like the color was just chef's kiss. And I really don't remember how many layers I did, but I know I did more than 3 layers, because I noticed when I add just a little bit more layers, so like for example, if you're gonna do 3, do 1 more layer, do 4. If you're going to do 4 layers, do 1 more layers, do 5. I've seen wig girlies I've been watching videos, they're putting up to like sometimes 6 layers of glue, but I ain't doing that much because, and if you are, use less. Cheers. Drinking my wine and shit. So if you're gonna use like all them layers of glue, use small, thin layers. And I'm just letting it dry. It was already drying with my fan, but I was letting it air dry, just looking it over, double checking. But now we're gonna go ahead and actually install the wig. Remember, we're pulling the wig a little bit for the glue, so that way if anything misses, we can add more glue. So I'm just laying it down properly, and I'm gonna let y'all watch the rest of the process. If a bitch got a problem, tell her meet me outside. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas, yeah. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. And right here, while the glue is drying, I'm just touching up my widow's peak. Don't hesitate to always go back in and pull some hairs out. There is nothing wrong with that. It's all about the look, the illusion. The touch-ups are the best. Like, that can help for a perfect and long-lasting install. So don't hesitate to always go back in if you see an imperfection that you don't like. So now we're just going ahead and lay that dirty ass band, but I always tell y'all use a clean one every time. So don't follow my steps right here when it comes to using the dirty ass band. See, and this is the lighting I had originally started with, but I had forgot which one it was on. Lord. But we're cutting this in sections, and then we're going to go ahead and start cutting our lace. And watch, y'all, as I start cutting the lace, like, look how blended in it was in. Look at me. Look how blended in this lace is, because when I started cutting, I couldn't even see for real like where the lace was. I had to move closer and closer to the camera and to my mirror, because I'm like, where's the fucking lace? Where do I stop cutting at? But it came out so clean, y'all. Just watch this progress. If a bitch got a problem, tell her meet me outside. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas, yeah. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. So now that the lace is cut off, y'all already know anywhere that is lifting, go in with some glue put in the same amount of layers that you put in originally for the entire lace. Don't just be putting one layer and then you wondering why the lace is lifting again. No, you gotta go back in and put in the same amount of layers that you did for the entire wig. That's the trick. So even if it's a little spot, put 3, 4 layers of that little spot. You feel me? And then it'll all lay accordingly. So now that everything is laid and dried, y'all already know our favorite part is coming. Now it is time to melt the lace. So I'm just making sure I combed all the hairs out of the way so that way the melting process can be clean. So y'all know this is my favorite part, melting the lace. And I'm already feeling this wig like, oh my gosh, like the 99J gonna eat down on black skin. Oh God, it is. And I ain't never been so ready to melt some lace, like for real. So we are gonna use our lace melting spray from Even. I need to get some more. I'm running out of that hole, but y'all already know we're gonna use it down to the motherfucking ground. So I did use my fingers, sprayed on my fingers, because I couldn't really find my brush, but I decided to use my fingers. Just make sure your fingers are clean. If you feel like it starts building up, go wash your hands and then come back. Or get you like a wipe, makeup wipe, or a, you know, just some kind of wipe to wipe your hands that's not going to leave any residue. But as you could see, like it's melting already right before your eyes. You could see the difference between the other side and this side of where I put the melting spray. It is eating down, like really melting into my skin. Like, look at that, like fire. I know the widow's peak is giving Wolverine, but that's what I like. I just like that look. Some of us really naturally, our hairline, whether thick or thin, really give this. So people are just so not used to seeing it on black people with full hair. But people hairlines really be like this. Like they just be balding. And right now I'm in my era of protecting my real hair, letting it all grow out. Before I used to never give a fuck. I would put glue, spray, all kind of shit on my edges. But now I'm in that transition of just protecting my hair. So if I gotta pull that wig up forward a little bit, I'm going to do that to protect my natural hair as much as possible. So it's just all about customizing the wig and making it look as natural as possible. And y'all, with the melting, like I just couldn't believe it. Like look how clean this joint look. Like it looks so good. Like I melted this whole, like I really melted this whole. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to go get this wig. It may not last as long as we need it to be when it comes to the quality wise of the wig, but this joint will come through for those nights. You feel me? Those weekends, those events when you really just trying to pop out with a different color but nothing too drastic. Like I love seeing the colors on the black girls, but I think I'm scared to put on like a pink wig or raw red wig or a green wig. But I'm thinking about just trying it. You feel me? Because the black girls look so good and they're eating it down, and it's just like, why not? You feel me? We eat everything up when we do it, so it's just like put that shit on. You feel me? So we're using our fave L'Oreal Locket as the last part for melting. Boom, spraying it directly on. And that's another step I don't recommend. If you don't know what you're doing, spray it on your fingers to get a better, feel there, and avoid putting too much product. And remember, we want to dry the hair as much as possible and then go in and put the band on. Because what I've learned, if it's not dry enough, the product gonna stick to the band, and so is the wig, and then it's just gonna leave a mess. And you wondering why it don't look good is because you didn't dry the product in the hair first and then put the band on. I promise you. Like, look, boom, clean. Look, I was shocked, baby. Like, look how this hair make my skin look popping. Like, come on now. Come on, ladies, just go get the wig. Just go get it and work with it. If I can make anything into something, you can too. Like, look at this hair. Look at this hair every time. I didn't even know what I wanted to do, so I just did sideburns. I really didn't want to put no baby hair on the hair just yet because I really just want to, y'all know, like, I really just want the no baby hair look, like with the wigs. You feel me? I want those clean installs with no baby hair. But I'm gonna be doing baby hair later. And it's still gonna eat down. You feel me? Like, come on now. But watch me do my sideburns. Again, if you have not seen my other videos of me doing baby hair, I have other videos of that, and you can just watch this process. And I did decide to just go with a middle part just to see how it would look. With the free part, you can just flip left, right, flip over. But I just wanted to see how the hair would look, while it's parted and stuff. Y'all, the hair is everything. Lace is really blending it with my skin. It really looks like I grow red hair. Like my hair grow red. Feel me? And honey, my looking love this hair. But I ain't gonna speak on men. I'm gonna be showing my hand in these motherfucking videos and shit like that. So I can't even speak on men. All I gotta say is these niggas love this shit. When I had this shit on my body, I was out here acting bad. You feel me? For the summer. This is the summer. This year I've just been wearing wigs. I don't know. I just feel like I'm in my wig girl era. I want to be able to be versatile with the wigs and wear them through no matter what weather. But go ahead and watch me do this process to, lay my sideburns, flatten out the hair, mold it to see what we can come with together. And y'all, look at this hair. It lays. It took heat so well. Even the back. I remember I had put some wand curls in this wig, but I'm gonna make another video of me actually doing like a reinstall of this wig, as well as the wand curls, because y'all, look at that. The hair just laying. As soon as I put that wax stick to that and put the heat on there, like, it's flat, and the hair is thick. I just couldn't believe it. I had to give my 2 cents. Y'all keep watching. If a bitch got a problem, tell her meet me outside. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas, yeah. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. If a bitch got a problem, tell her meet me outside. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas, yeah. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas.
Ooh, I demand, I demand, I demand over you, baby girl. I run down. Give you do what I care. No competition. When I step up the place, I did match up the place. Call me Don Corleone, no competition. Give me something, baby, give me something. This your body there, have me pass it by me. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Give me something, baby, give me something. This your body there, have me pass it by me. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Slow down, baby girl, slow down, baby girl, slow down.
And this is how I achieve my fluffy sideburns and fluffy baby hair. I just put a little bit of holding spray and a little bit of mousse on it so I could set those curls. And then, we'll put a band on it so it could be a little flat. And then I comb them out so they can be fluffy. So you'll see that whole process here.
Oh no. Give me something, baby, give me something. This your body there, have me pass it by me. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Give me something, baby, give me something. This your body there, have me pass it by me. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Baby girl, slow down. Boy, I don't wanna waste no time. Locking eyes while I move the waistline. Vibes on vibes, I'ma give you what you like. Big coke, no joke, she gon' give you what you like. Africa, yeah, we the vibe. Come on, boy, I'ma show you a time. Fuck with me and you ain't gon' slide. If a bitch got a problem, tell her meet me outside. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. Cause African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas, yeah. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. African girls, we winning. Every day we celebrate like Christmas. Ooh, I demand, I demand, I demand over you, baby girl. I run down. Give you do what I care. No competition. When I step up the place, I did match up the place. Call me Don Corleone, no competition. Give me something, baby, give me something. This your body there, have me pass it by me. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Give me something, baby, give me something. This your body there, have me pass it by me. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Baby girl, slow down.
Viens me toucher, bébé. Viens me toucher, bébé. Viens me toucher, bébé. Come and get this clear water. Viens me toucher, bébé. Viens me toucher, bébé. Viens me toucher, bébé. Come and get this clear water. And mind you, while I am doing my sideburns, whenever there's like product being used or when it's wet, I have my fan going at all times. That handheld turbo fan is always going to be running. I have that fan going so that way the hair is drying as I'm laying it down. That will help you out because you'll lose the curl as it's constantly wet. So you want it to dry up when you're laying it down.
Give me something, baby, give me something. This your body there, have me pass it by me. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Give me something, baby, give me something. This your body there, have me pass it by me. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Slow down, baby girl, slow down. Baby girl, slow down. Boy, I don't wanna waste no time. Locking eyes while I move the waistline. Vibes on vibes, I'ma give you what you like. Big coke, no joke.
And now it's time to lay everything down so that way I can comb out my sideburns and we have that fluffy look. And I'm just going in with my hot comb again just to mold that one more time. You know, because like I said, look at it, flat, flat, like super flat. Like it's super flat to the point I had to put water on there because I combed out all the curls.
I demand, I demand over you, baby girl. I run down. Davido, Washake, no competition. When I step up the place, I did match up the place. Come
So
take
I'm
it
just
from
doing
top.
one last minute mold here so the front can really have that little hump in the front. But I'll use some holding spray just to hold that out. And let's get into the hair. Y'all, the hair is everything. It's not 30 inches like they said, but it's a good like 28. Y'all, look at the hair. It's eating down to the T. Like, y'all can't tell me shit about this motherfucking hair. Like, I laid this install. Like, look at my skin and look at the color. It's eating down. And I am gonna comb my sideburns because I don't like hair stuck to my face. So I can have the fluffy sideburns. But y'all, oh my gosh, like I was so in love with this look. So in love. Damn, I thought I had got the. Yeah, I see I combed them out. I was about to say I thought I got it on camera. What it looks like when I combed them out. So it's super curly. You feel me? Super, super curly. I combed them out so they could stay fluffy. But as you can see, the shape stays because we put the holding spray and the mousse. You feel me? So the sideburns are eating. You feel me? The hair is eating. The lace is lacing. Everything just really came together naturally on this video. I feel like I really didn't have to force too much. The install was easy and I didn't have to do much for the color. You know, the color was eating down like, and I just cleaned off any extra glue. But this hair is a must. Y'all want to go get it while it's on sale, while they still have them, because I noticed a lot of wigs have been running out and the winter time is coming. So that's when a lot of people are going to start wearing their wigs again. But for us wig girlies who are doing it all throughout the year, y'all already know what this kind of lifestyle is for us. We're going to get our wigs. We don't give a damn. No matter heat, rain, hail, storm, monsoon season, we're going to have a lace front on. And y'all, I'm just admiring the hair. Like, I hope you guys enjoyed this install as much as I did. Very versatile. The hair is eating. Like, come on now. Like, I was just so in love with this. Like, very confident in this wig. I felt like it activated a different type of persona in me. See, you can flip it over and it's still eating. And I inserted some clips of how I had different types of looks um for these events I was going to and stuff like that. Like I wore it to the gym, because y'all know I go to the gym. I wore it to the gym just like this, no baby hair, only my sideburns. And then with this glue, of course, my wig stayed on. So make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. I appreciate y'all for sticking through the trap. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all go get this hair. Go get this hair. Honestly, I wish I would have did like a half down, half up look, you know what I'm saying, type shit with this wig. But I have another wig for that I'm gonna be uploading. I just had to get this one out the way, and I have some makeup videos coming soon, as well as get ready with me. I appreciate y'all for tuning into Trippy's Trap House. We had almost over 200. Look at me. We manifesting 200K subscribers. Actually, over 2,000 subscribers, half a million views. I love y'all so much. Keep fucking with a girl. You feel me? This was the look to the gym. No baby hair. The next one I went on a date. Gave y'all some baby hair. Feel me? Real fluffy. Not stuck to the face. And then the next look, I went to a pool party. Had to do a nice side part with the 2-strand twist. Baby, I ate down this day. But thanks y'all for tuning in. I holla.